underway.
Good job.
Right, go on, Bohs.
Long.
Put him under pressure straight away. Go on, Bohs.
O'Reilly. He turns back inside the 22, and that shows just how strong that wind is, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. That ball is seriously travelled.
Sometimes working it round the corner. Got good possession. They're looking for the clearing kick here. It'll be interesting to see how far this goes. That wind.
Yeah, it gives the right take on how strong it is.
Interesting. He's got a lot of height. He's got it down to just short of the halfway line where we are. Picked up
Go on,
scoring.
Bohs. That's it.
Well done, lads.
He does make the tackle in the end. Set out by the scrum half for Bohs, Jake O'Riordan.
Come on, Red! Off his feet!
It's a good fast Corinthians drive up through their number 6. Monkey Joe Gavin. He gets his legs pumping over the 10-metre line. They are moving the ball now and they're away. They're looking for a bit of space here. They've got the ball out. Fine involved there.
Put the tackle in. Let's go.
They're having to track back to make the tackles.
Great break up the left hand side over from McNulty actually.
Back inside by 7, Max Flynn. And that's a great start for Corinthians. They move that ball. They're up on the edge of the Bohemians 22 here. Little chip kick through. Number 8. Oh, he's tackled.
Oh, just knocked on going over the line. Mark.
Got about 5 minutes gone here in the first half of this playoff game. Scrum half for Bohemians. Jake O'Riordan has it in hand.
Bohs, here your lines, Bohs. Come on.
He's working hard again.
Just get us down here.
So this going to have to box with this one. So we'll see where the wind takes it. Yeah.
Get up, Bohs.
Push down into midfield. Divine has it. It's well run through. Again, quick ball for Divine. Actually goes on the dummy run that time. It's fed out. Goes across through Sean Nocton. And they're over on the far sideline, but they're shuffled. He's happy that the gap is secured.
Go on, Bohs.
Both lineouts have worked so far, and one scrum has been nice and tidy.
Come on, get up, Bohs. Up. Go on, Bohs.
Come on, in the line now, lads.
Hit, one, take him. Yes.
He takes it into the Bohemians half.
And again. Go on, Finn.
It's a good opportunity. It's out with.
On Bohs, our ball.
Man. Corinthians again.
Yes. Great work, Bohs. Go on.
Hand on that. They just got it through into midfield. Keith McManus for 12. Scrum half busily working away there, O'Riordan. But Corinthians have got their defensive line up. I've just been asked a few questions on the edge, but they make the tackles. And held them up. Again, it's good solid tackling.
Using his size there really well.
Little chip kick through. Michael O'Reilly having to chase back for Corinthians. It's heading towards the touchline and it's into touch.
Get up, Bohs.
Euro Bohemians 0, Corinthians 0.
On Bohs, contest.
Adam Walsh.
Get up.
Throw. Adam Nash, I should say. It goes to the number 5, Brian Walsh.
Clean line out again with Corinthians.
Yeah, well, he's such a big man. He's a great target to have.
Yeah, 6'9", I believe.
And he's doing his leaving cert.
Yeah.
So he's still got room to grow. The kick comes down from Sean Nocton, collected by Ty Walsh. High raking kick down into the 22, but Corinthians collect that and they've got a little kick through.
Yes, all the way.
That's a super kick, a fabulous kick by Sean Nocton. We're right from the sideline, so we're right in the middle of it. Throw is in by Henry. It's a bit of a wobbly one, but it's out to the scrum half, and he puts up a kick. Jacob Gorman chase down.
And take him.
Again, that's good under the high ball. I think that was that Finn McNulty?
I don't think sure who was come on.
He did very, very well. Michael O'Reilly feeding it out. He's come in off his wing, and Corinthians are up to the halfway line.
The collection, that box kick, Max Flynn earlier on, not forget Bohs as well, but McManus, it's a hard boy, I tell you.
Henry into midfield, and with the throw, and it's Keith McManus. the 12, and he's got the ball out, and Bohs are on the move, and they've got their number 11, Ishioji, and he suddenly turns on the afterburners. He's up to the edge of the 22.
Come on, Bohs! Come on!
Bohs, keep driving forward now.
Jack Foley, scrum half has it. Jake O'Riordan, it's into midfield. Corinthians have reset their defensive line. They just looked a little bit stretched there for a second. McManus has a dummy runner, and they're up and on the edge of the 22.
Come on!
And this is the
Pre the semi-final, if you want to call it that, was absolutely outrageous.
fastball off the top there for Corinthians again with Walsh. He's a hell of a target man to have. 6'9", fed out into Riley. Final. Scrum half. Jake O'Riordan has the ball.
Come on now, Bohs.
Bohemians. Robke and Sherry. And it's good, nice line out to the back. Now get a drive-in maul going.
Go on, keep going!
Defend on the edge here.
Come on, Bohs.
All the way, Bohs!
By Bohemians, they're driving.
Come on, just a few more yards.
Released it out. It's the slow pass into midfield. There is a overlap. Finish! The pass is too strong.
Oh my God!
Ishioji had the line at his mercy. What have we got now? 5 metres. And it's a
strong on this one. He's locked out well there.
Evan Kenny, and it's picked up at the back by Mark Boyle. He makes a couple of metres. That was a good bit of work by the 8. He's the captain.
Yeah.
They knew what they were at, and now they'll be looking for the clearance kick. And it's Evan Kenny again. He's done it in this game. So let's see if they can change their calls around a bit. Matt Henry, it's gone over the back and it's collected by Corinthians, and they drive it up and they make a good few metres. And now the referee has inside the Bohemians half, directly across from us.
Up, Bohs! Get up!
I'd say just the way I catch it, it'll catch the ball.
No score here. 20 minutes gone. Fed in by Jake O'Riordan. The stump scrums look very steady. Ball's trying to get a second push, but it's fed out and across.
And up, get up, lads! Go on!
Ooh, that's a horrible bounce. Bounces up and over the Corinthian
They can
players.
play! Go on, Bohs!
And now they've got to get the clearance in, and that's a fine kicked clearance. That's a brilliant kick. And he got it inside, and the clearance kick down. And it's a line out 5 metres inside the Corinthians half to Bohs. Bohs have had a lot of possession, but they haven't all in the field.
Bohs, you have them in the front row.
Watching a game with Donny, and he's got very fixed opinions about the things. It's excellent fun. Okay, he wants to get this in. I'd say they want to get this in and out. That's a better looking scrum all around, actually. Very solid looking scrum. And it's picked up by the captain Boyle, and scrum half changes direction. Got a bit of an opportunity. He's got knocked out.
To Divine, Finn McNulty.
He's up and over the 22. He's within 10 metres.
Come on, Corinthians!
Dipping and coming up again. Certainly, if Corinthians can do something here, I mean, it would be massive against the breeze.
Adam Nash.
Come on, Red!
And it's bobbled around there. Playoff finals. Corinthians win and they get promoted. Bohemians win and they stay in Division 2A. Collected in
Michael Hardy won't be too happy with that, that's for sure.
collected by Porrick Galvin, the Ballon slow man, playing for well. They'll try to get a drive-in maul going. Quite a big man there, just about keeping it moving, but the scrum half decided Jake O'Riordan that he's going to feel it. OG's coming off the wing. He's a big unit, this lad. He had the line at his mercy earlier on, and he didn't manage to hold on to the ball. There's a flick down and it's kicked through by Tyg Walsh. So the ball's gone dead. He's gone dead.
Bohs, come on! Come on, Bohs, you have him on the side.
Corinthians have been under.
You have him, Bohs! You have him, Bohs! Go on, Bohs!
Good solid one. Fed into midfield, and Corinthians are on the move again. Opportunity. Corinthians have fed it out, and now he's collected it.
This William.
A few Bohemians breaking their line again. We had problems down here last week with the Sligo game, so they're all standing still now. Kick is on its way from Nocton. and it goes across and was involved twice, as you say. And then Finn McNulty turned the afterburners on, and he got it done. And Corinthians have collected the line out.
Get Bohs, up we get!
Corinthians Walsh, now he's a bit loose. Corinthians pick it up and drive through.
Come on, Church! How can you start? Come on, better start down your
They've got their hands to it a couple of times. Corinthians again looking for space in midfield. Divine on it.
Beautiful ball out by Divine.
Just got a little bit confused over there. OG's picked it up with a loose pass back inside.
He's an impressive specimen. Isn't he? He's a big fella.
He is a big fella, and he was quick to get on that. And they're recycling the ball 10 metres back. Back over halfway. They think about kicking now. They decide to feed it out. Corinthians defence sliding across. He's got the ball right driving through. He's up to the edge of the 22. Lots of views about that, but he's recycled by UL Bohemians. It's Ian Condell getting it going.
Come on, Bohs, clear them out.
Crashing it up. They've got a substitute from on the 21. He's gone off. Alan Kiley is on for UL Bohemians. They've been driven back and across to within very close to the touchline. They're just 8 metres inside the Corinthians half here. Touch forward, that pass again. It was a nice run though, picked up by Warwick Nesbitt, the 3. And we will probably try for the drive-in maul. They've tried for it a couple of times. Good fast throw into midfield. They're looking for the drive-in maul.
Go on, Bohs! All the way!
Pushing.
Go on, Bohs!
They're driving around. Corinthians set themselves up.
Go on, Jake, go on!
That's knocked on. That's a knock on. Jake O'Riordan to put it in here for UL Bohs. It's going in.
Go on, Bohs!
Scrum half picks it out. Fed across into midfield.
Just be sure, go on, Bohs!
Opportunity driven and stopped a couple of metres short. It's Paul Clancy, the captain. Corinthians up quick off their own line. It's good work. Scrum half again feeds out. He's found one of his second rows. That's Foley. Foley looking out for the pass. It's knocked on. The referee said it went backwards.
Get over, for God's sake!
It's a really interesting call, but he said it went back off a Bohemian's hand. They've gone out.
Penalty try!
Has to be a penalty try.
It's all sorts of... No, he has.
Yeah, he's going to
Straight back down again, no Bohs.
Ready! Let's hit it again. Go on!
Really hard now. Give Bohemians a real push up to half time.
Come on, use the wind.
Scotland's the ball on the ground. See enough ball for you, Bohemians.
Yeah, absolutely.
The caterpillar in.
Go on, Jake!
Scrum half. Jake O'Riordan.
Chase!
Nice enough kick down, but it's collected
Go on, Boiler! Yeah, come on, Rex! That's a fucking card as well!
That's a card too!
Well, that was a high challenge. 22.
Looks like Bohs are going to put a bit of pressure on this. But great. That was a great line. Really well taken.
Go on, Ricky!
Yeah.
Go on!
Come on, you're in the end!
He's working hard.
He is. He's working hard in the driving maul. Not happy with it. Seemed to be a change of position in there by one of the Bohemians players. So O'Reilly is on he's scrum half. He sends Barrett round the edge. He makes a metre or two, trying to go through the phases a little bit here, Corinthians.
Great time.
Now they're driving around again and held up. Unlucky, no. Great try by Matt. The clock is stopped until this particular game.
Cheers, Bohs! He dropped it! Yes! Soft, come on!
Yeah.
Come on, Fake now!
Barrett needs to stay it up here for them. It's kind of stuck in there. The referee's telling them to use it.
Well done, Jake!
Well done!
Done better.
All the way, Bohs! Go on! Yes, go on, Bohs! Go on!
Kelly, Gorman with the try.
Yes, Harry!
Back in, they were
Ahead of the ball.
14-5 down there.
Yeah!
Well taken by Mike Corley there. Absolutely.
He's trying to offload.
Come on, Bohs! Come on, Corinthians! Keep going! Yes, keep going!
Well done, Michael Joe Gavin. Really great carry there. Right up to the centre.
Go on, Corinthians! Come on!
The post, he has it on the tee, it's tilting forward. The kick is over.
Bohs!
Well for them. Here we go. Second half, but kick off Corinthians now playing from right to left.
Well done, Corinthians! Well done!
He
Used every inch of his 6'9" there to
Come on, lads, let's take him low! Low!
Come on, Corinthians!
Going down the wing, they're inside the 22. They've made a good fast start. They're crashing round the side.
They're working the edges really well, Corinthians, actually.
Ball into midfield. Devine again. Not sure if Nocton's back on. He must be back fairly soon on his yellow card. Corinthians throw 14-12 here in Anacotti in the second half.
Come on, Corinthians!
Corinthians on the ball.
That's it!
Devine.
That's it! Keep going! Come on, Bohs! Up, up, up!
Squatters!
Bounced. Corinthians out last week, 21 points in about 11 minutes at the start of the second.
Come on, Corinthians! That's it!
It's picked up back by
Take
Boyle.
him! Yes!
Great work by Corinthians.
Great ground play.
It's back and across. And they're getting room on the edges. They're starting to really up the grade there. Max Flynn again gets it out.
He's putting in some serious carries, isn't he, Max Flynn?
Keep going!
And Burke creates space for himself.
Come on, off feet, sir!
Come on! Yes!
Sean Nocton just on the edge of the 22 to the right hand side of the posts. Taking his time. He's on his way for the kick.
Even in that,
Well, the yellow card period goes for all their points. Yeah, they got the penalty try, so they got 14 in that period.
so knocked him miles back from this.
Corinthians have just taken the lead here, John, with penalty just
Excellent!
on after his yellow card and the sector penalty for UL Bohemians across from us. Penalty try for UL Bohemians and a try from
Yes, well done!
Jake Gorman to 9. Corinthians steal that line out. That made it 14-5. Corinthians have taken the lead with a Finn McNulty try. But right on half time, Oren Burke in for a fabulous try.
Come on, let's go! Come on, keep going!
John Devine.
Come on,
No,
keep going!
penalty. So 44 and it's gone.
That's it, up, Bohs!
UL Bohemians. Corinthians are on the move again. They've created space. They're inside the half. Absolutely split the UL Bohemians. Tom Luton, we've seen both scrum halves do that. Yeah, Sean Nocton.
That's it!
Go on, Max! Go on! Come on, Corinthians!
Didn't look like cool.
Go on, Bomber! Come on, Peter!
We're just catching up on the Women's Six Nations there at half time. Scotland leader than 5-0. Norwegian still leading in there. To Wanderers, they're completely on the attack at the start of this half. Walsh collects the line out in his hands, and now they start to drive round the side, and they're making good progress here. There's a player changed his grip and position there, Bohemians player, but the referee's not seeing that. He's given the penalty now. Yeah, that's what it's for. That's what it's for. He's changed his position, or changed his buying position. Now we have a little bit of a...
Corinthians will do well here now. There's a bit of argy-bargy.
Yeah.
Corinthians do well.
Just get up and walk away. Just stay away from it. Don't get involved. Exactly.
Get up!
A lot of people come up and go around from this.
Easy one on the line out again, Walsh. They can't miss him. Corinthians are driving on. driving on. They're going round the edge again. This looks a good opportunity. They're a metre short. The hands are going up from both sides, but nothing's happening from the referee yet.
Come on, Bohs!
He's saying
Come on, Bohs! Get it down the other end!
we're about 10 minutes into the second half, maybe a little bit
Get
over.
up, Bohs! Get up!
Collected by Nocton. He's a big unit for an out half. I think he's going to go well. Getting in the way, it's Boyle, and then driven up again by Corinthians up and over the 10-metre line. They really have put the pace in this game now, trying to get it moving. That's Max Flynn again. He's been busy.
Roll away!
Yeah, he's been really. John Devine as well.
Yeah, Devine starting.
Touch of class that
He has. He's got lovely hands.
he does.
Fake now Barrett drives up. No, it wasn't Fake now Barrett. It was Rory Glynn drove up. They've got an opportunity again. Big tackle coming in from Bohemians there. They're under pressure here. They're really being put to the pin of their collar. But there is space out wide if they can see it.
Come on!
Corinthians.
Gee, he won that.
Penalised, you can hear, except for that little bit of wind. He's taking his full allowance of time. He's on his way.
Given those matches.
Come on, Bohs!
He really puts his foot through. So from the kick-off, UL Bohemians have the ball on the Corinthians 10-metre line. They're working the ball out and across.
They need to get back into the game.
Yeah, this is, as I say, 14-5 on 40 minutes. This is a nightmare for them. 20 unanswered points. But they're still dangerous. He's looking for the ball down in front of us here. He's got his hand up, but they're not seeing him. They're going back and across inside, but they've been driven back about 5 metres.
Come on, Bohs!
Come on, Bohs!
Gavin again.
That's it, come on, keep it going! Get it out, get it out!
Across down.
Get on, hit!
Oh yeah, that was a ball and all tackle. Boots, ball and all. Cian Regan on now for UL Bohemians. He drives up. OG's coming off his wing looking for the ball.
He's on! Come on, he's on!
On his feet. In a split second and off the ball.
Come on, Knox! Come on,
By Nocton, and another penalty to Nocton, and the whole tenor of this game has changed. It's very like the game last week at against Wanderers.
Serious shift, especially after his drop here that Bohs scored their try from. He came back in, made a massive carry for almost the next play of the game, and mid the ground for Corinthians to score under the post.
For our listeners here on the stream, Galwegians now leading 25-5 against Dolphin. So can it be a double for the two city clubs? It's collected. It's a rather aimless kick down from Tom Waters. It's collected up, and Waters is going to get another opportunity to have a go at it. Oh, it's O'Reilly's got it this time. He decides to set it. He sets it. He's away down the wing. He's run past the tackle. There's a feed pass outside. Corinthians are within a couple of metres of the line. Ball's bobbled into midfield. Referees let it go. Corinthians are 2 metres short. It's gone up in the air. Somebody got their hand in there. Referees nearly knocked over. And it's a knock-on by Corinthians. To this second half. There hasn't been a break in the second half. We haven't seen the trainers on much at all in this game.
No. See,
bit of a young man in the Connacht Academy. Big unit. He's nice hands. He's done a couple of really good offloads.
Yes, come on, Bohs!
struggling to touch it, some I have to say.
See, I've had a couple of weeks. I was in France 1 week and Italy the other week.
Last
week it was roasted. Here we go. Bohs, little chip kick over into midfield. And it's not a good one. Devine collects it. And now that's set up. He's cutting and he's driving round. He's collected in the end by Sean Cork. for Bohemians. That was a dreadful kick. Decision.
It was indeed, yeah, it was indeed. But Jared Devine read it. He's way ahead of the game.
Gareth Kilkelly feeds it out. Knockton. He's back after his yellow card.
Next game, making a serious surgeries again. He's put in.
Come on, get out of there!
This Corinthian pack and put in, you know, big, a lot of heavy work. In fairness to him,
Corinthians around the side. Scrum half looking for a penalty. He's got his hands on it now. That's out. Michelle.
Come on, Bohs! Bohs!
Backwards.
Come on,
a couple of those in this game. That didn't look like it went backwards to me. There we go. There you go. And we are very, very close. Corinthians working through the phases here. Absolutely. Bohemians, you feel one more score could put this game away. One more loose, and it's Boyle's fed it outside, and it's inside. And Kenny's in under the post again. That is just fabulous play by Corinthians. Once they get that fast ball at the base, they seem to have one or two options, and they're picking the right one every time.
yeah.
Knockton strokes that over. Bohemians, I don't know what you do now. You've got to throw caution to the wind to some extent. The kick is contested. It's bobbled back into the hands of Jake O'Riordan. He's pulled down.
Oh, great steal. Who was that?
It's stolen again by Corinthians, and now they're up and running. There's a sort of a dummy kick, and now it's kicked down the line, and it's bobbling and bobbling into touch. There's nobody really coming across. And Michael O'Reilly was centimetres away from kicking that on, and he was unopposed in, but it's bounced into touch. I'm not sure who actually won that on the ground.
He's come on for Tom Waters there in the centre.
Okay, line out for Corinthians. Brian Walsh collects it, and they get the driving ball going, and they've made 3, 4, 5 metres, and they're pushing through as hard as they can. Referee, there's another Bohemians player's got himself into a bit of a muddle there with his position, but he's got himself back. It's 25-12 to Galwegians, I'm hearing. So they've scored a try and a conversion. But here Corinthians have absolutely dominated this second half, and they're working around the edges. They're just looking maybe to set themselves up for a play in midfield. They're still driving forward. It's all got a bit messy.
Lovely top out.
Bohemians player's got his hands on the ball, but he can't hold on to it. Now they've got a player who's off coming in from the wrong side, but it's gone through. Devine under the posts. He's about a metre out. He's recycled it. Corinthians are going through. Oh, he's dropped it. Michelle's dropped it, I think it is. Yeah, it's a knock on. Oh, always have their players with numbers on. It's good not to have a number because you're more noticeable then, and people like me are interested in who you are. Here we go.
Yes, come on, Bohs!
Yeah, hooker for UL Bohemians to throw in. It's collected in midfield by Galvin, the Ballon slow man, as we've said a couple of times. It's sort of might have been a little bit of potential cross in there, but it wasn't passed. Paul Clancy, the captain for UL Bohemians, he's got up and over the 10-metre line, he's fed it out, he's got the ball through to Jake O'Riordan. There's a little inside pass for O'Riordan's front half, and there's an opportunity here now for the winger. That's Todd Walsh, and it's pulled down in midfield, but it's recycled by UL Bohemians. And again, scrum half couldn't get the pass away. He didn't really have anybody running a line. The Corinthians have regrouped and are making tackles inside their own 22. But this is going to keep. This is the real opportunity that Bohemians will have needed.
Absolutely. Some great defence by Corinthians there.
Come on, lads!
But I think the scrum half would have been was looking desperately for the pass. 32-19 at the moment. Kick is on its way. That's over. Plenty of concentration required. It's a high looping kickoff down. Collected.
Harry is right, go on!
It's a little bit of inside play.
Michelle.
I think that's Miles Lawler, the 22 has come on. I'll have to double check. He's got a very clean looking jersey. I think that is him. And Bohemians now trying to get it moving. They've gone through it out Alan Kiley. Corinthians making their tackles on the edge of the Bohemians 22. They lead 33-21.
Come on, Bohs! Let's keep going!
No, referee's not happy with that, so he wants them to take it again. That was the scrum half. Tom Cullen, the reserve hooker, is on. Miles Lawler's come on as well for them. Won by Corinthians, a poor line-out throw, but then there's a dodgy pass into midfield. The Corinthians have managed to pick it up.
keep
going
going.
through.
Keep going.
Harry Rogers in possession.
Triple by Kerry there. Well robbed in the lineup there. Max Flynn took another hard.
Across John Devine. He finds it out to Oren Burke, and Burke gets the pass away, turned back inside. It's kind of run out of momentum a little bit now, but Corinthians have secured it. Crashed up.
Come on, Bohs, we need somebody out here. Rigor!
In midfield is looking for the opportunity. That's where they have found the gaps in this second half. Evan Kenny.
Kerry there again, Michelle.
He's come into it since he came on. I think it's kind of going through the phases here. They just need to be careful that they don't run out of ideas. Harry Rogers again. Rogers hauled down. On the wrong side. Michelle, who also 1 minute on my watch, but of course that makes no difference at all. It's the referee's watch is the one that counts. And in fact, it's Bohemians are done for that knock on in there.
Keep the push on, Bohs!
By Boyle, and he finds it out and fed Evan Kenny, the scrum half, and now it's bobbled out and it's knocked away. And Michael O'Reilly tidies it up and he's trying to get moving, but it's knocked on by Corinthians.
He's saying, come on.
Thinking about stopping
Oh dear. It's Ulster 40, Connacht 7 in the junior Interpro. Corinthians are done for driving around the Interpro. They'll be there in Craigs next week when they take on Leinster. They're 40 points to 7 down in City of Derry. Referee says that went backwards. Very slow from Bohemians now. They crashed it up the middle. They're trying to get it moving. Ryan in over the ball, and the player there was Steve. When you feel they need this, they could do with a score. Brian Walsh again, massive man, he wins the line out. And the referee said it was knocked on. Michelle coming through.
They're kind of needed a little bit there. They kind of got a little bit sloppy the last few minutes.
Yeah, they're getting tired, I think, but they just need to stay. They've got to concentrate through this. We're getting closer and closer. Bohemians flicking it across the line. It's a bit aimless at the moment. Now OG's got it and he's making yards, but he's gone back lateral and he's pulled down. You can hear the Corinthians fans shouting, "Get him down." Nearly tempted to do that myself, but it's out and across. The Bohemians aren't going anywhere here. And they're in touch. They just ran out of ideas completely there. It's going to be Max Holmes to throw it in. Corinthians collector Walsh got his hands on it this time. Now they're driving and they're driving and they're driving.
Joseph Tierney. Anyone who's after coming off for up to now, well done.
Yeah, he's throwing a Bohemians player who's in the way out. Yeah, so take your time. They've got this sewn up if they get this right. It's fed out and across. There's a little cross chip field kick. Michael O'Reilly collects it. Michael O'Reilly flicks it back inside. The referee still lets the advantage go, but they've got the opportunity. Yeah, we're coming on his way. And he's not on his way yet. He's just going through his routine. He's quite studied, but he's a beautiful kick in action. Bohs quite sitting high on the tee. Nocton's kick, straight down the middle. He looks like this.
Just fabulous day for for everybody involved in the club and first ball knocked on 10.
The machine that is Sean Nocton.
Come on now, Bohs.
It's 35-21. I reckon we're at about 78 minutes gone here, but of course there have been stoppages at the referees. Penalty to Corinthians, and that's right on the middle of halfway, and I think that was for trying to play the ball in the scrum with a hand.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Sean Nocton try and kick this.
Yeah, he might as well. He run the clock down. Max Flynn is jogging off for Corinthians. If I was having a man of the match.
That's it.
And that's it. That's the job done. The referee has blown the final whistle. And Sean Nocton has kicked the ball out. And Corinthians are promoted to Division 2A. They are elated. UL Bohemians are demoted to Division 2B. They're on their knees, they look upset, but Corinthians have done the job here this afternoon with a stunning second half performance that started in the last seconds of the first.